In today's Take a Day, I want to talk about the lingering rumor for the Clippers that just won't go away. Now, before we get into that, though, please like, subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. We put out content every day, so you won't miss any content here. So, there's been plenty of reports over time, over the last couple months, that Ben Simmons was a player that wanted to be away from Philadelphia, wanted to go to a California team, and now he's trying to get back with the team or get in their good graces, I suppose, just to get what he wants out of the situation. Now, whatever he wants out of the situation, I guess that's unknown because honestly, it's very clear he really doesn't want to play for them, but he doesn't want to lose money in the same aspect. So I definitely understand that. But at the same time, I think he really wants to go to a place like California and play basketball, which that was a rumor about a month ago. And he wanted to play for one of the California teams. And to me, the only team that made sense at the time was the LA Clippers. So I go on the internet and I look on the situation, and here comes the lingering rumor about a Ben Simmons trade. Now, on the fadeaway.net website, the trade it's basically for like Ben Simmons for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 players and 2 picks. I mean, honestly, I think it's not a trade that the Clippers should do if they have to give up a whole lot. Especially if they have to give up somebody like Terrence Mann or somebody like that, which would be unheard of because he just got a $22 million contract. I don't understand why they would try to, put him in the deal to trade him away when they just gave him a contract and they see a lot of brightness in the kid. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. That's just my take on that part right there because it just doesn't seem logical to me. Like if the Clippers are really going to go after Ben Simmons, they're going to have to give up some vital pieces to get him. And I can tell you, if you give up Terrence Mann or, maybe I'm not sure, maybe Zubac or something like that. And like I said, you might not look at those players as core players or one of them, or maybe you don't look at Zubac as a core player, but he was a part of this team and he did play a role in this team, whether it was a big role in your mind or whether it was just a role in general. He was a part of this team. He's a part of this team's chemistry. And I can tell you, if Serge Ibaka doesn't stay healthy, you're really going to have problems then because you don't even have a formidable. Well, I'm not going to say they don't have a formidable big man because they got some good pieces, Hardenstein and, Harry Giles, but they're not equivalent to Serge Ibaka, of course. And in most GM's mind, they're probably not even equivalent to a Zubac because Zubac is more of a well-known name in the NBA as far as a backup big man or a starting big man. A lot of people like Zubac's upside. So, it's imperative that you keep of a formidable big man that's been in big playoff moments and played in big games, and Zubac has done that. So at bare minimum, you have to keep him as the backup. But if they were to go after somebody like Ben Simmons, of course they would have to give up pieces that they really don't need to get rid of. And me personally, I just prefer them to keep the core together if they can. And if for some reason, which I don't believe is going to happen, but for some reason, if they make a trade for Ben Simmons, I mean, I feel like they're gonna have to. It would be better for them to pull off a deal with maybe a couple of draft picks that they might have, and maybe 2 players off their bench. Not Terrence Mann and not Zubac. Off their bench, maybe for Ben Simmons, something like that. But I mean, like I said, me personally, I don't believe it's going to happen. I believe it when I see it. But I will say this: there is a reason why the reports just keep coming over and over and over again. Apparently, the Clippers are definitely showing interest or have some type of interest in it, and apparently, maybe Philly is definitely listening. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they're going to pull the trigger or not, but they're definitely listening because they know Ben Simmons is really not comfortable there, and they know that they have to do something with him. But the reason why the rumor keeps lingering around the Clippers the most, it could be because, like I said, the Clippers have the most interest in him, and they're definitely proposing deals that they would do. But I just don't think the deal should involve a Terrence Mann or like a Zubac or somebody like that. Somebody who's been in big playoff moments and who understand it and who knows how it goes and he knows what it takes to win, because they all experienced that last year when they were down 0-2 in every series. So that type of chemistry and camaraderie, you really don't want to break that, because sometimes a team doesn't recover from certain pieces that are missing from the puzzle. And that's just the way I see it. But like I said, I really don't believe into too much about the rumor with Ben Simmons. Like I said, I'm more on the fence. I believe it when I see it. But if it does happen, hey, you know what I'm saying? I would have to say that it would surprise me if it did. But at the same time, we'll just have to see. And we'll have to see exactly how it goes. But I definitely don't understand, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't understand, but I don't see how it could be a late pickup like this before the season starts or something like that. I mean, I don't see how that whole process would go. But I mean, anything could happen, we'll just have to see. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section as always, and we'll discuss it. And hey, Cali out.